Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great morning. It is Saturday morning, and hopefully everybody is having a great weekend. Got a great video planned out, and when I say a great video, I think it's a real good educational video for a lot of people. It's something for people to think about, and so we're going to jump right in and start talking about it right off. Basically, how this hurricane could have a pretty good effect on gold and silver next week. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I know right off the bat, some people are like, what? How can a hurricane affect silver or gold? No. But it can, I believe. And we're going to see, and we're going to talk a little bit about it, how I believe that it could have an impact. Because you guys know I've been expecting the pullback prior to the new month. And then I said once the new month started, we would start seeing a rally. We're definitely seeing that rally already start back up again, with silver now gold less than $50 away from its all-time high, and silver less than $1 now away from its 11-year high. And a lot of people still are kind of a little shocked with this run-up. We've seen, what, 3 days, business days in a row with big move on silver with, like, what, $2.50, $3 move up. All the way from $28.70. So we're seeing the up, $28.70 all the way up to $31.52. I'm wishing we could still buy it for the $28.70. But those days are gone now. And we're going to talk a little bit about where I see silver going now with the hurricane in the Gulf. So if you guys enjoy this video, or you really want to help me out, take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do the ultimate thing, hit that subscribe button and help me out. And most importantly, I love reading y'all's comments. And so that's what kind of pushes new video content out, is based on your comments, whatever you guys write. If someone says, oh, I want to see a video on this, I try to do a video on that. So with that being said, let's jump right in. So like I said before, silver and gold already having good moves up. We're seeing it. And a lot of eyes now are on hurry up and buy over the weekend, including mine. There's a couple lots that I'm trying to get. The new Joan of Arc, Legendary Warrior, had just rolled out, and I would love to get it to complete my set. And if I do, I'll be doing a package opening to show you guys what the coin looks like, because I think it's super cool. It's a female Legendary Warrior. And I think it's just going to be a really good coin to get. A lot of people are going to like it and stuff. But I was about ready to pull the plug, and then I got thinking, man, what's going to happen with this hurricane? Is it just going to be a tropical storm? Because if it's a tropical storm, probably not going to have a big impact. But if it continues to escalate, as of at the time of debating if I was ready to pull the trigger and make that purchase, it was going somewhere between Brownsville and Corpus Christi. Now, if you're in between those two areas, as long as it don't hit Corpus Christi or Brownsville, then it's not a big deal if it's in between. I mean, it's a big deal for the couple people that might have a house there, but it's not heavy populated areas. So it's not really a big deal. The thing people have to understand is the insurance companies, what do they do with all of your money? So people pay into the insurance companies, and it ain't cheap, because I've told you guys before, I don't have hurricane insurance on my house. Why? Because it's $6,000 a year. I mean, that's like a house payment in some places, depending on how nice the house is. That's $500 a month if you were to break it down. For wind? Now, I'm not willing to spend that kind of money. I mean, I'll take my chances, because the truth of the matter is, if a hurricane comes, are they going to pay out everything that needs to be paid, or are they going to try nickel and dime like they did during Hurricane Harvey? Now, they get all this money in from all these different people that are buying windstorm insurance, hurricane insurance, flooding insurance, and what do they do with it? They don't just keep it in the bank. They usually end up putting it in the stock market. They invest it. And when hurricanes do hit, if it's devastating, they start pulling that money out. Now, we started seeing a pullout on Friday. So yesterday, we started seeing volatility movement in both stocks, Silver, gold, you guys seen that pullback at first. We saw a little bit of a pullback and then jump back up. Stock markets, we've seen it go down and then we've seen it pull back up. A lot of people not maybe realizing why was that pullback happening. I believe that it was a lot of insurance companies front running the possibility of that storm hitting Brownsville or Corpus. Once they redirected it to Corpus, that could change the game. However, at the time of filming this video, at about 1 in the morning on Friday night, technically Saturday morning at 1 a.m., we're seeing now that it has shifted more to Corpus Christi or Magnolian Bay, or I should have wrote down the name. Basically Tivoli. For those of you that don't really know, I mean, it's Tivoli. We'll just say Tivoli. It's a little bit more north of Tivoli. However, it's still got a long ways to go. Now, here's the thing. If it cuts up more, that means it's covering more distance in the Gulf of Mexico, which gives it more time to strengthen, and it gives it more time to basically move north. Now, what's north of Tivoli? As you go up, you start getting closer into Houston. Now, if it hits Houston, Houston is already I guess you can call it an easy flood area. They've experienced heavy flooding multiple times, and it's very devastating if they get hit with a hurricane in Houston, and it's very expensive. And we could see them end up pulling out a lot of money to cover claims if it looks like it's going to shift. Now, they can't pull out right now. So here's the thing. It's Saturday morning when you guys are watching this. The track is already moving little by little. As it continues to move more north, if it does look like it's going to hit Houston, they can't pull money out of the stock market until Monday morning, which means we could see a big pullback on Monday morning in the stocks. When that happens, you'll see, essentially, you could see crypto start pulling back too over the weekend, maybe Sunday. People that are into crypto, because they know what will happen once the markets open. A big pullback in the stock market, and then that will trickle into silver. Now, is it a guarantee that's going to happen? No, because we don't know exactly where the hurricane. Like I said, right now, Tivoli, it's a low populated area. And so that would be the best outcome for silver to continue to go up, is that it hits there. If the hurricane does hit Houston, we could see a big trickle down effect. And essentially the stock market comes down, paper contracts and silver start getting sold off, and all of a sudden we see silver and gold come down. I mean, silver and gold are really looking great right now. I know there's a lot of people that like to leave negative comments. They don't come on here as often and leave negative comments when it's looking as good as it is. And I know some people are going to say, oh, 31.50, 31.60, that's not that great. At 80 cents away from an 11-year high, that's showing movement up. We're above the 50-day moving average. It's looking better and better each day. Now, I got to be honest, would I love to see silver get just destroyed and come back down? Yeah, because I'm looking at buying my Joan of Arc coins, and I'm big on that set. I expect that to be an amazing set once it's finished. And I also help a lot of other people get sets. In fact, I help, what is it, 40, essentially 50 ounces roughly, I help people acquire of that set. Different people, some looking for 1 ounce, some people looking for a whole tube. So it's definitely something to think about in that aspect, that obviously if I see it pull back, it's a great buying opportunity. But on the flip side, like I've said, we will probably see $35 silver. I'm really still thinking possibly this month, if not next month for sure. Some people will say no way. And I've had good friends tell me they don't believe that to be the case. But we'll see what happens. Certainly for the people that are still trying to stack and get ounces, obviously I hope it doesn't go up, because I want to see you guys get as many ounces as you can. For the people, though, that are really already have their ounces and are just waiting for fair market value, which is nowhere near 35, 40, 50, 70, $100. Fair market value to me right now would be about $100 at least. And a lot of people will doubt that. They'll say, no way, it should actually be a lot higher. I've read the reports that would point to a higher price silver at a fair market value. I understand it comes out of the ground approximately 10, 12, maybe 15, depending on where you get your reports from, ounces per ounce of gold, which would mean if you've got $2,300 gold, $2,400 gold, actually I should say $2,400 because it's $2,392, $2,400 golds, then technically we should be seeing silver at about 150, 160. But in the grand scheme of things, that's probably not realistically what we're going to see in the short run. What we're going to see in the short run, and it's going to keep getting adjusted, is I believe $35 silver will be the next leg up. And I don't think it's going to be a short. I think we're going to see it jump. And then I'll be looking at the chart, seeing what's going on. But once we get $35 silver, it's going to really start getting noticed. Gold, once gold breaks that 24.40, it's going to start getting noticed a lot more. Once we go to $2,500, then you can't hide it. They'll be talking about it on every news channel, and it's going to grow even more. Although they'll be promoting SLV, of course, and GLD, which is paper silver, paper gold. And essentially, we'll be having them people put money into that. It will still be helping assist in driving the price up, but it obviously won't be creating a short position in physical silver because those people are not taking physical custody of their silver. Once the COMEX runs dry and there's no silver, and someone puts in an order for silver and there's no silver to take, then that's it. It's game over because instantly panic will happen in the market. Anybody that doubts that needs to only look at nickel. What happened in the nickel markets when all of a sudden someone put in an order for nickel and they got River Rock from JP Morgan? All of a sudden, nickel price shot up 10x, and this wasn't even that long ago. So opportunities are still there right now. Now, question comes up, so what do you think about stacking silver? What do you think about the high premiums? Obviously, I do look for deals. I look for the deals that I can get. If a deal comes up on a gold coin and it's closer to spot, then I usually will jump on the gold. With that being said, is the premiums really high on silver? $2, $3, maybe $4. It all depends on the person. As for me, I try to get my silver as close to spot as I can. I actually just got a package in. When I ordered it, it was spot price. Keep in mind, I ordered it over a week and a half ago. Package just came in. I got it sitting here. I'm going to probably open it in tomorrow morning's video and show you guys what I got. When I tell you guys about the deals that I pick up, they're usually deals that you can pick up too if you are open to trying new companies. I don't necessarily recommend any particular company. I tell you guys what I'm buying, who I've bought from, what I've done, what I paid. I'm super cool about that. I'm not trying to keep anything a secret with you guys. You know, I have some people ask me about my ounce count and this and that. That I don't share openly yet. However, down the road, if the videos support grows and more people are subscribing, I will end up probably sharing that, as I know some of the bigger channels that I've watched in the past have done full stack videos. But on the flip side, I'm also factoring in security. I'm also factoring the amount of work that it will take me to move my stack from 4 locations all to 1 so I can do a stack. Because if I do it in a 4-part video, people are going to be like, nah, that's the same stack as part 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. They got to see it all at once. So, I mean, who knows? It's a possibility that I may end up doing that in the future. I know there's always going to be haters out there, you know, that are going to complain or that are going to be like this and that. And I mean, I got one yesterday morning about I did a steak short. And it was just a joke. It was a trending that was going viral on a certain type of steak. And I used a brisket that we had smoked and showed that, but I used their clip on the audio. And I thought it would be funny. And someone took it serious, like I actually would pay $5,000 for 1 ounce of Wagyu to eat. And I showed like 1 ounce of meat in the clip. So if you watch my short videos, you've probably seen it. About 1,500 people watched it. But it's a trending thing on the cooking channels right now, the audio. And obviously they're like, oh my word, whatever. Either you're dead broke or, oh, I shouldn't use the D word. Either you're totally broke or, you know, you ain't got 2 nickels to put together or you're a multimillionaire. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm just a broke average person. I'm nothing fancy, but I do save in precious metals. And as precious metals go up, it looks like you have more money. Let me put it to you this way for a quick second. This is going to make it the easiest way for you guys to really understand someone's position. Let's just take a look here at what we got. 5, 10. To put it in the easiest perspective for the people out there that don't understand what's going on, this right here is 20 ounces of silver, a 10-ounce bar, and 10 individually ounces. In 2000, that was 24 years ago, you could have bought this for $100. $100 for 20 ounces. Think about that for a minute. That's $5 an ounce. Today, 20 ounces is going to cost you roughly $680 maybe, 660, anywhere between 660 and 700, we'll just say, for easy math. You know, so think about that. You're essentially talking $33, $34 an ounce for our choice. Whatever you get, you get. That's it. You know, you ain't picking out your ounces. You ain't getting collectible ounces. I did a short the other day. I've always wanted a buddy of mine that I know. I shouldn't say buddy. We're not like buddies, but I know the guy. I've known him for a long time. I used to want him to detail my car. And that's what he does for a business. And he'd always be like, I charge $250. Maybe I'll do it for $200. And I'd say, I'll tell you what. You've been watching all these videos and stuff and about the Rothschild and all these different elite families. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 7 ounces of silver if you detail my car. He goes, what is that worth? I said, well, at $15 an ounce, about $105. And he said no. As time went on, like I said, price went up. $20 an ounce. Hey, I'll give you 5 ounces. I thought you said 7 last time. Well, now I'll give you 5 ounces. Well, how much is that worth today? I said $100. And he's like, huh, you want to do 7 anymore? I said, he didn't want 7, but it wasn't the point. And I said, nope. I said, I'll do 5. I wanted my car cleaned for $100. That's what I was willing to pay. Today, I'd give 3 ounces. Down the road, I'm going to say 2 ounces when it's $50 an ounce. And further down the road, I'll say 1 ounce when it's $100 an ounce. And some people will laugh at that and say, silver will never go to $100 an ounce, not in my lifetime, not in your lifetime, whatever the case may be. And I think people are going to be shocked. I really do. I think the true value on silver is a lot higher than people fully realize. But if you have it in your mindset that silver is not worth whatever, then you basically have it in your mindset that fiat dollars are worth more than silver. And that mindset will probably not change until you wake up. And I'm not saying you, anybody particularly. I'm just saying for the people out there that are watching this. And it's not a bad thing. When I first got into silver, I remember buying a kilo for $600. And here I was in the video, and I put the video as a short. I recalculated it 6 years, 7 years later into a short video, and you can hear it in my voice. Did I just waste my money on a $600 kilo of silver? What's changed? Today, a $600 kilo, I mean, shoot, even a $30 an ounce deal, $31 an ounce is a no-brainer for me. What changed? The mindset. My mindset now is crystal clear. Gold and silver is going a whole lot higher. And the dollar is going a whole lot lower. We haven't even begun to see the drop that we're going to see in the dollar. But when it comes, that's going to be it. And a lot of people are going to miss out. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I thank you all for watching. If you didn't hit that subscribe button, take a quick minute, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. And the more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube will show this video. And hopefully we're going to just really wreck it today on the algorithm. And we're going to push this video higher. I will be doing a bunch of short videos this evening and over the weekend. Please be sure to check out my shorts. We are trying to grow the channel, and by you hitting a thumbs up on those short videos, they're all 15 seconds to 1 minute. It helps out the channel a lot because shorts get out to new people. And like I said, we're trying to grow it. So I will be really pushing the short videos. I may go live this weekend, as I am going to try to do multiple lives this month. Got to finish off that dime book. Got to do a giveaway. A lot of fun stuff coming down the line too. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment, hit that thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again tomorrow on T-Square Talk. Got to get that package open tomorrow. Great package opening. Can't wait to open it. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.